what's up? Collin Henderson here. I'm your mental skills coach, giving you the skills, the tools to help you win that inner game. You spend all this time on the off season hitting, throwing, fielding, running, getting stronger. Now it's time to get some skills to master your mindset. And one of the biggest skills I teach to help performers in any sport win the inner game is this concept of self-talk. Did you know that the human brain, we say 800 to 1,400 words to ourselves per minute? Guys, your subconscious is always talking to yourself. No one talks to you more than you do. But did you know that your own internal voice is 10 times more powerful than what anyone can say to you? Because watch this. Your thoughts influence your emotions, which influences your biochemistry, which influences your performance. I'm going to give you guys a simple mental skill and self-talk diagram to help you win the inner game. Now, how it was explained to me is we have two wolves in our brain. We have this negative wolf, this bad wolf that says things like, you're not good enough, you can't do it, you don't have what it takes. And this other wolf, this positive wolf, says things like, you got this. It's empathy, it's joy, it's positivity. Let's go, compete, make it happen. So which wolf wins? The one that wins is the one that you feed. So check in right now. Which wolf are you feeding? When you're hitting, when you're pitching, when you're playing defense, is that negative voice really loud? Or is it positive? Is it optimistic? Your self-talk will influence how you play. Now, I'm going to give you a quick diagram to help you be more self-aware to master that inner voice. I call this system think above the line. Now, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but the human brain, 80% of human thought is actually negative. So we need to be more self-aware when that negative voice pops in. So, guys, this is your brain. This is a diagram of your brain. It's pretty simple, four quadrants. Now, above the line is positive thoughts. Below the line is negative thoughts. To the left of the line is your past, and to the right is your future. And really, this little line right here is what is called a flow state, being in the zone. But bad thoughts are bad, good thoughts are good, but as a peak performer, this no thought is the best. But we can't get to this no thought place being negative. I can't guarantee you that positive thinking always works, but I can guarantee you that negative thinking always works for the negative. So I want you to just self-assess. Is there a past mistake that you keep replaying? Maybe a bad game, a bad at-bat, a bad outing on the mound, a mistake on defense that you keep replaying over and over again. Recognize that. The goal is to think above the line. And what I want you to do, guys, is I want you to take out a piece of paper or in your journal, I want you to write down, when have you had past success? Think about games, performances, tournaments, practices, when you were in the zone, when you were competing at a high level. Also, I want you to think about, how have you earned it? I want you to replay all the time you've trained physically, mentally, you've put in the work, you've lifted the weights, you've done the reps, you've hit in the cage, you've taken reps on defense, you've pitched bullpens, you've had live at-bats. Replay how you've earned the right to be confident. Now, I like to call this down here, this is the shame corner, and this is the confident corner. And guys, it's backed by research. There's studies out of the UK, 44,000 people. They found that positive self-talk was the #1 piece to have influence to get confidence. Now, if you're thinking down here as a performer, you're thinking worst case scenario. You're thinking what bad things could happen. Don't strike out. Don't mess up that pitch. Now, I want to tell a story really quickly about how this mindset is going to hurt you. This is a true story from Russia. There was a Russian railway car that was a freezer car. There was a worker that got trapped inside of that freezer car. And based on his training, he said, hey, I have 8 hours to live. And they found that he wrote down, I have 8 hours to live being trapped in this car. And then they found that he said, I have 4 hours to live. I can't feel my hands or my feet. And then they found, I have 1 hour to live. I'm going to die in this car. When they found him the next day, dead, he passed away. They actually looked inside. The freezer apparatus was broken. It was actually 52 degrees. But his self-talk and his thoughts changed his biochemistry so much that he passed away. Now, is there a worst case scenario or a don't do statement that you say to yourself as a performer? Like I said earlier, don't screw up, don't mess up. The last story I'm going to tell you is about Tom Glavine. As a young pitcher for the Braves, Tom Glavine was not doing very well. His coach asked him, Tom, how is your self-talk? Like, what are you thinking about? He says, don't screw up, don't mess up. His coach said, how is that helping you? What he said is change one word. Instead of saying don't do, I want you guys to think above the line. And what is one do statement you can make? What's one mission you can, every single rep, every single pitch, every single at bat, what's one do statement? So Tom Glavine said, okay, I'm going to change my self-talk from don't give up a home run, don't lose the game, to do keep the ball down, do get an out, do win the game. With that simple self-talk shift, having do statements, not don't statements, Tom Glavine is now in the Hall of Fame. Now, what I want you guys to think about is, what is a best case scenario for you each at bat, each outing on the mound, each pitch? Stop thinking don't do and start thinking do. Think about a best case scenario for you for each performance. Okay guys, now simple call to action to master your self-talk. I want you guys to write down, when have you had success? When have you had moments of peak performance? Also write down, how have you earned the right to be confident, to support those affirmations? Now also I want you to think about, what's one do statement? You can call it a swing thought, you can call it a pitch thought, or a thought on defense, that you focus on that one thought. For example, as a hitter, hands back, hands back. As a pitcher, stay tall. On defense, butt down. Focus on those thoughts, guys. Advertise to yourself. Don't listen to yourself, talk to yourself. Flood your subconscious and your self-talk with optimism and positivity. Feed the good wolf, and your performance will rise.